Hello again and welcome to Bre Watkins Yoga. Today we'll be doing part 3 of our seated flow series. So using everything that we've worked on in part 1 and part 2, and today we're going to be incorporating some twists. So really squeezing out any toxins in the body and replenishing with fresh blood flow. That's what twists are for. So yeah, let's get started. Come to a seated position. Taking any flesh away from the seat bones, sit up nice and tall with the spine, and bring your hands in front of your heart. Take a few deep breaths here, inhaling deeply through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth. Observe how it feels to breathe deeply into the lungs and the heart space. And we're going to move with this breath, so when you're ready, interlacing the fingers and pressing your palms down towards the ground on your exhale. Inhale the palms forward and up towards the sky as we stretch into the lungs and the shoulders. Exhale the hands back down to the heart, interlacing the fingers and press them towards the ground. Inhaling the hands up, let's move to the rhythm of our breath now. So exhaling, bringing the arms back down towards the ground. And inhaling the arms and the palms back up towards the sky. We'll start to get in touch with how that synchronization of movement with breath and body feels for you today. You might feel tight, you might feel open, and both are equally acceptable. Right? So just getting in touch with how your body feels in this moment and moving with the breath to create more space. When you're ready, we'll inhale the palms up and take a full cycle of breath. On your next inhale, twist over towards the right. Exhale completely. Inhale, twist a little bit more. Exhale one more time. Inhale, find a little bit more space in your twist over towards the right. And then when you're ready, releasing that front palm onto your right knee and looking out over your right shoulder for a gentle twist. On your next inhale, come on back to center, interlacing the fingers. Bring the palms up and over the head. Release your breath and inhale, twist over towards the left. Exhale, inhale, twist over. Exhale, inhale, twist all the way over to the left. Full cycle of breath here. And on your next exhale, releasing that palm onto your left knee and looking out over your left shoulder for a gentle twist. Come on back to center. We'll interlace the left thumb over the right, interlacing the fingers and pointing our index fingers forward. We'll bring those arms up, lean out over towards the right. Take a breath here using your core. And come on up on the inhale and exhale over to the left. As you inhale, switch the crossing of the thumbs as well as the fingers. There we go. Bringing those palms up and leaning out over towards the right. Take a deep breath here. And then on your next inhale, come on up and exhale over to the other side. So balancing out the feminine, masculine energies with this hand mudra. And release when you're ready. Let's do full side body flows, releasing the palm down, leaning out over towards the right. Inhale up and exhale over to the left, reaching through the fingertips. Beautiful. Inhale, come on up, and exhale over to the other side. Full deep breaths here. Inhale, coming on up, and exhale over. Beautiful. I'll just turn to the side here so you can see what I'm doing. We'll inhale the arms up. When you're ready, exhale that right arm forward. Open up that left shoulder back behind you. So we're twisting to the side, and we'll inhale, windmilling the arms back up towards the sky, and exhale to the other side, reaching towards the front and back walls of the room. Spine is nice and straight to help facilitate a nice and opening twist. Continue to the rhythm of your breath, inhaling up and exhaling over. Inhaling up towards the sky, reaching and exhaling over towards the right. Reaching towards the front and back walls of the room at the end of your exhale, and reaching towards the sky at the end of your inhale. Now we're opening up the shoulders here, creating some heat within the arms as well. And as sensation arises, try not to label it as good or bad. Just simply observe any heat within the body and how your thoughts interact with that sensation. Moving with the breath, releasing your palm onto your right knee and looking out over your right shoulder whenever you're ready. Notice if you feel any more space from when you were first here. And if you'd like to plant that wrist onto the mat for a more intense shoulder stretch, feel free to do that. Just keep the spine nice and straight. We'll inhale, come on up, and exhale over to the other side for a gentle twist, looking out over that shoulder. And if you'd like to plant that back wrist, feel free to do that with a straight spine as well. It's a bit more intense, so it's nice to try it. If it's too much, just don't do it. Easy done. So we're going to do some full-on upper body dynamic rotation. So inhaling the arms up towards the sky, we'll exhale over to one side, forward and around, bringing those palms in front of you. And we'll inhale, bringing the arms back up towards the sky. And continue with this circular motion, opening up the inner and outer hips, as well as the lower back. We're creating space within the chest and the shoulders, as well as the neck, as we reach through the fingertips, inhaling up. Go ahead and switch direction whenever you're ready. Still exhaling down and around, and inhaling up and open. I like to call this posture a tree swaying in the wind. So feel free to be creative with it, right? Moving with the mobility your body has already to create more mobility with the breath. And it should feel good. So when you're ready, switch the crossing of the legs and we'll continue with the opposite ankle on top. Right? And if you feel any sort of pain at all, maybe starting with smaller rotations, maybe going a bit slower with the breath, or even taking a static posture, whether it be a simple forward fold or maybe just doing the side stretches in the beginning of this class. And switch direction whenever you're ready. All right. Come on back to a neutral spine. We'll do a forward fold. We have three options here. Legs straight in front of us. Legs wide apart, right? We can bring our seat bones forward. And the third one would be a Baddha Konasana with the soles of the feet together. So pick whichever forward fold speaks to you. I'm going to do with my legs wide apart. That sounds good for my hips right now. I'm just going to get into the position, take any flesh away from the seat bones in whatever posture you choose. And then with a straight spine, try and see how far you can walk yourself forward, right, with engaged muscles in the back, right? So we're hinging at the hips here. We're completely off the lumbar spine. Once you feel like you can't get any farther, then fold into your forward fold of choice. Take a few deep breaths here, even in this static posture, using the full capacity of your lungs. When you're ready, come on out of it. We'll bring the knees together and plant our feet onto the floor. Right? Just pull your knees in, bring your forehead towards your knees. Gentle sacrum stretch for the lower back and the pelvic floor. And it's also a very protective pose energetically. So observing how you feel after your practice. Breathing into that feeling. Namaste, and thank you for practicing.